How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection, and we are back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. We have 8 more returns to look at this week. I hope your weeks are starting off well, your mailboxes are full, and we're going to start in Kansas City. Kansas City, if I can pick up the envelope. Alrighty. I think there's a card saver in here. Older stamp. We have Diego Sige, who did not sign a 1970 Topps or 65 Topps. This has been out a very long time. Probably just not signing anymore. I don't think I've seen a return from him. Happy that he sent the cards back, though. So thank you, Mr. Sige, for doing that. I hope you're doing well. He is 87 years old now. Father of David Sige. We do have an 0-2, though, in 297 days. But still happy to get these cards back. They're still in good shape. So they will go into my set binders. Why not? All right, 7 returns to look at this week. Salt Lake City, Utah. Salt Lake City, Utah. We have a beautiful blank index card. Probably something shiny. Ooh, that's kind of cool. A little Team Hoops. Or a little Team Topps card. All the way back from 2002, Refracta. Mr. Jason Terry. Man, heck of a ball player. He can shoot the 3 with the best of them. Little guard, but put up a lot of scoring, especially as a 6th man. Helped those Mavericks win a championship there in 2011 with Dirk Nowitzki. Started his career off, though, with the Atlanta Hawks. You'll see here. Played with the Mavericks, the Celtics, the Nets, the Rockets, and the Bucks, all from 1999 to 2018. I believe I sent this to the Jazz, where he is a assistant coach. But first round pick of the 1999 draft, 10th overall. After going to Arizona, I believe he won a national championship there with Mike Bibby in 1997. I think they also retired as number 31. He was the Pac-10 Player of the Year back in 1999. As well as being a consensus All-American. Had 18,881 points in his NBA career to go around 5,400 assists and 3,200 rebounds. He got back to us 1 out of 1, 37 days. Mr. Jason Terry. Like that. Very cool card. How about Portland, Oregon, RPDC. PDC. We have, I swear there's a card in here. What's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know what they did. Oh, we got to get surgical with it. This is an odd week. I apologize. It is not usually this strange. Where you start off with an 0-2 and then, ooh, that's a pretty card, though. Very interesting way of sticking it in there. Well worth the wait, I think. Little mosaic center stage. It does not show well on camera, but it sure as heck shows well in person. Hoff inscription on there too. Dan Fouts, that is awesome. I think this card's numbered low too. Yeah, out of 49, 45 out of 49. That is a stunner. Again, I apologize if that's not showing up on camera. In person, though, it is beautiful. Mr. Dan Fouts is 73 years old. Played his entire career with the San Diego Chargers after being a 3rd-round pick in the 1973 draft out of Oregon. That's, I guess, why this came from Oregon, still living out there. But in the NFL, played with those Chargers, 73 to 87. NFL Offensive Player of the Year in 1982. 6-time Pro Bowler. Had some good receivers to throw to and a phenomenal tight end in Kellen Winslow. A couple Hall of Famers there if you add in Charlie Joyner and then, of course, John Jefferson later in his career. But led the NFL in passing yards 4 times, part of the 1980s NFL All-Decade Team. The Chargers have retired to number 14, put them in his Hall of Fame. He had 43,000 passing yards with them to 254 touchdowns. He's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, as he wrote here, from 1993, and he got back to us 1 out of 1, 13 days. There is a $5 fee if you want the Hall of Fame inscription. But he will only put it on one card. So if you send 4 cards and $20, he'll sign them all. But I think he'll only put Hall of Fame on one of them. So I try to send one with $5. He will sign for free, though, as well, if you don't send any cash. So very cool. Very great signer there. Fresno, California. I got Fresno a few weeks back. And I don't get too many from Fresno. Who's in here? Oh, we have a note. Hopefully it's a good note. It's Jim Maloney. There's some ink. Okay, it's not a failure. Notes always scare me. Oh, he just wrote, thanks, Jim Maloney on the note. That's pretty cool. I'll throw that there. But he gets signed a 67 tops for us. And a 65. Man, 65s are really good looking cards. And he had some ink on them. It shows up really well. Mr. Joe Maloney, though, is 84 years old. He won 134 games in his MLB career with a 3.19 ERA, 1,605 strikeouts for the Cincinnati Reds. There was another year in there with the Angels, but primarily with the Reds from 1960 to 1970. He pitched 2 no-hitters, 1 in 65, 1 in 69. Pretty cool to get a 65 tops. Was also an all-star in 65. Part of the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame, and he got back to his 3 out of 2. 13 days. There is a $5 fee for him. I don't believe that's negotiable. There you go. How about Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida next? Buck Martinez with the stash. Buck Martinez on an 82 Donruss. And there's a 79 tops. A little, oh yeah, came off on the back of that 82. It's okay. Buck Martinez, 2 out of 2. 76-year-old. Hit 225 in his MLB career. 58 home runs, 321 runs batted in. Also went on to manage the Blue Jays. Very briefly, I think in the early 2000s. Played with the Royals, though, the Brewers, and the Blue Jays. And then he went on to be a long time. I think he might even still be there, broadcaster for the Blue Jays. I remember him, though, in the early 2000s after his coaching career ended. He was the commentator for the Orioles. So when they had some teams that were supposed to be really good, they just couldn't find pitching. But phenomenal infield back then. Anyways, Buck Martinez, he got back to his 3 out of 3. 9 days. Put that 82 Donruss up. Nashville, Tennessee. We have a very blanket next card. And Toby Gerhart. That's pretty cool. Toby Gerhart. He was a beast at Stanford. That's a rookie card. I think that's a 2010. I think I'm right. There's a Sage hit card. And there's a Topps Chrome rookie card. So not too bad. 3 out of 3 there for Mr. Toby Gerhart. I like that. Anyways, Toby Gerhart's 37 years old. He's a big bruising back, though. He was 6 foot, 235 pounds. All there at Stanford, where he won the Doak Walker Award winner, the Archie Griffin Award, the Jim Brown Award. He's a unanimous All-American. Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Year. Very incredible career there at Stanford. Led to him being a second-round pick in the 2010 draft. 51st overall to those Minnesota Vikings. I mean, they did have AP, so kind of hard to get playing time. Either way, played from 2010 to 2013 with them, and then spent a couple years with the Jaguars in 2014 and 2015. Had 7 rushing touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns in his NFL career. Just under 1,700 rushing yards. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame now. Very recently, I believe. And he got back to us 4 out of 4. 69 days, Mr. Toby Gerhart. Very cool. Let's put him right down here. Make some slides. Slide, slide, slide. There you go. All right, Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida is where we return. We have Andy McGath again. Very nice. On a 90 score. John 316 action there. 89 Topps. And an 89 Fleer. 3 out of 3 there. I like that Fleer card. All from Andy McGath again, representing the Expos. He's 68 years old. Won 38 games in his MLB career with a 3.38 ERA, 610 strikeouts for the Yankees, the Giants, the Expos, the Reds, and the Royals, all from 1981 to 1991. He got back to us 3 out of 3. 15 days for Mr. McGath again. I think these will slide down right there pretty nicely. And our last return is from St. Louis, Missouri. What we got going on here? Oh, we have an index card. Looks like some ink transfer. Oh, well. Let's see here. What do we have in here? Oh, we have Jackie Smith. Jackie Smith on a 68 Topps. There's something else in here. What's going on? Jackie Smith on a 70, I believe, Topps Glossy. That's where the signature came off a little bit on that index card. Still looks pretty good, though. Jackie Smith, Hall of Famer. Very, very nice. He's 85 years old now. Was a 10th round pick in the 1963 draft out of Northwestern State to those St. Louis Cardinals, where he played from 63 to 77. Won last year with the Cowboys in 78. Didn't end too well in that Super Bowl. Either way, 5-time Pro Bowler, all from 1966 to 1970, 4-time second-team All-Pro. He had 480 receptions in his NFL career with 40 touchdowns, just under 8,000 receiving yards, inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and he got back to us 2 out of 2, 22 days. I don't know if he signs one for free, but I sent $5 total and got 2 back. I have seen and I have sent to him before with money and never gotten back. So I feel like he kind of comes and goes with his signing. So buyer beware or sender beware. Let's slide this Hall of Famer up here. Very cool. Jackie Smith. So a couple football Hall of Famers. Couple small fees. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.